Here we're going to get a little bit more specific. So when you're out and about chasing panfish specifically, you're going to want a rod that's generally light action, has a very soft tip and a little bit of backbone to it here. And what I mean is that you have the ability to see very light bites. You'll notice I have this spring bobber attached. And on those days where the fish are very lightly grabbing a hold of baits, this tiny little spring bobber here is going to let you know if a fish is even breathing on your bait. It's really kind of a neat thing to have. And you're also going to want to have pretty light line. So most anglers are going to run 2 to 4 pound test for catching perch, crappies, and bluegills here in Ohio. But I prefer fluorocarbons myself. This is a 3 pound test fluorocarbon that I have on most of my panfish setups. It's nearly invisible and really is deadly with these small baits on panfish. So today we're out here targeting panfish. So perch, crappie, bluegill, various sunfish. Very easy fish to go after. Basically, all you need would be a small jig like this, pinman, tipped with a waxworm or a maggot. Is really a great choice. There's also a lot of artificial baits out there that work equally as well. But this is about as basic as you can get. Tend to work extremely well. When you start out, when you locate an area where you're likely to have fish, most of the time you're going to start working out pretty close to the bottom. So I'll actually drop my jig down. And, well, I'll tell you what, that didn't take very long, did it? He's not big, but still a great way to pass the time. So you would drop your bait down to the bottom, slowly pick it up off of the bottom. Now, you'll notice when I rig my waxworm that I'm actually allowing a little bit of this tail to dangle off of the back of the jig. And I'll pull my knots a lot of times to keep those as horizontal as possible. So once that gets down there and I lift that up and kind of wiggle it around, that little tail's just down there kind of flicking around. And that tends to be pretty irresistible to these panfish. Let's see if we can do this again here. Oop. And I'll tell you what, there's really not much more to it. This is a lot of fun. A lot of times fish tend to be very aggressive. Here we go with another one. This one feels a little bit better. All right. Well, still not quite a keeper, but a lot of fun nonetheless.